Portense bien. CCC is your boy Predict with episode number 7. Ya saben, right here, man. You guys see my shoulder? Me dieron en la pinche madre. And just want to bring in one of my homegirls in here that I've known for probably about like 20 years or 20 something years. And I felt like giving her an opportunity for her to come in here and just tap in, because for her doing a lot of footwork as a female artist, rapper, it's very hard for people to hand you the fucking ball and be like, Charles, you ain't gonna sit on my throne. And I know the footwork that she's done because I was there. We were out there hustling in the swap meets or whatever. And anytime there was an event, I'll see her post up, whether it was at a car show, just events, man. She was really doing her thing in the early 2000s. And I just want to introduce you guys. Dolly girl, tell them what it is, homegirl.
Dolly girl, what?
Dolly girl.
AKA la muñeca, la mafiosa, la hustler, la gune. You already know, do it all. Multitasking, homie. Oh, wait a minute, you didn't say salud.
Salud,
¿Cómo vamos a empezar así?
Pórtese bien. Salud.
Salud.
Salud, man. Hell yeah, man. So we got my homegirl, Dolly girl. Hey. Pórtense bien.
Yes.
You know? So what made you come down this way or what?
Because you finally got it popping, Predict. I swear to God, homie. I still remember when we were on the phone. You're like, man, hey, you know somebody who has a podcast? Time to get me on. Let's do this, man. They got to hear the truth. They got to hear me. And then
I had forgotten. Keep going.
Oh, wait, no, you were saying that, homie.
Tell me, because that fucking surgery made me forget something. So tell me, what the fuck? That's dope.
You kept saying, like, man, hey, whoever has a fucking podcast show, have them, time to get at me. You wanted to get on podcast so bad just to talk about it, speak about it, just we be about it.
And have a voice as a Mexican.
Yeah,
like with straight fucking Mexican dog with the green card and all that shit, homie. Just to have a fucking voice,
put it
homie.
out there.
Just to press it up and be like, I don't give a fucking fuck.
Yeah, and you were like, they're going to want me because I'm no filter and I don't give a fuck.
Sin filtro, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, and I hit up a couple people, and I remember they didn't hit us back up, but I was like, okay,
That's
whatever. But when I mentioned all that shit, then you were like, you know what, fuck everybody. I'm going to do my own shit.
En caliente.
Yeah, real quick, like the next week, you're like,
I'm already buying shit.
You're buying shit.
I didn't even know what I was buying, but I was talking to X, like, X, what do I get, bro? Like, where do I start? And that was like, buy this. I'm like, well, what else do I need to buy? I hit him up about like five or six times before we already had everything lined up. We probably spent about like 4 or 5 bands and just fucking
you had
equipment.
Microphones, you had equipment, you had a banner. I was like, where the fuck did all this shit come from?
Hey, man, the bank account started going down. But I said, if you don't invest in yourself in caliente while the money's there, homie, you're going to invest it in something else. And you're not going to have nothing to show for it,
And you really started
homie.
doing it. And next thing you know, you're like, I'm going to open up an Instagram page, homie, so follow me. And I was like, okay. And I remember it was just a few weeks, homie. Not even that long. Not even a month yet. And you told me again if I did it or not, right? Salud. Oh, wait, no. The restaurant, homie.
You're going to go in with
the
me?
cold one.
We're going in hot.
Arale.
A ver. Pórtense bien. I don't even drink that much like that. But, mírala.
Nice and cool. Well, yeah, everybody already knows it's not a one shot with me. But anywho, so, and then after I was like, okay, I'm going to follow you, homie, because I was so busy and I couldn't get to do it. And then I went to go look at your page. I was like, how the fuck you get 11,000 people like in a couple weeks? I go, who'd you pay?
Yeah.
You were like, nobody. Like, they're just showing me love.
Pressing it up.
And I was like, yo, that's fucking dope. Like, that's what's up, And it's cool. Like, I remember you talking about it, buying it, and now you're here.
I'm being about it.
A couple episodes already in.
Yeah.
That's
like,
fucking dope.
Hey, and you're number 7, the lucky one, homie. Lucky number 7, homie. So, hey, I only let God do the work, homie.
Yeah.
He's like, who could I could get anybody right now, homie.
Yeah.
And I said, I need to put my homegirl Dolly girl up on game because
I got VIP. I passed the list.
And caliente, homie, because
I passed the waiting list.
Hey, it's not even this man that straight up.
Yeah,
you passed the waiting list because a lot of people are gonna be like, hey, man, I've been asking for a minute. And I'm like, bro, I just started. And all you guys all of a sudden want to jump on me like fucking
Again,
bunch of
repeat.
carnivores, homie. Por
Portense
favor,
Bien just
hit the
started,
reset
and there
button.
is already a waiting list.
It's already a waiting list, dog. Like I said, you guys should have gave me that chance when I was even begging.
When
Just
he wanted to come to your studio, you should let him come.
You guys should have. And now what?
And some of those people are actually hitting you up that weren't calling you back. That's the best part.
Sí.
Hey.
Pórtense bien, homies. You know, but yeah, man, I had a lot of shit happen to me these past couple of months.
How you doing? You're here? You just had a surgery on
Dude,
Friday.
I left the fucking hospital.
That was what, 4 days ago?
Yeah, on Saturday. 2 days ago, homie.
You're here.
48 hours ago.
And you're here.
And I'm right here. Me valió verga. ¿Sabes qué? Discharge me. You guys are coming and checking up on me every 5 hours, dog. And you guys have me on a COVID floor. You guys have me in a little dark corner room.
I could do that shit at home.
With some fucking Arab Middle Eastern kind of guy, dude, like a 60-year-old man talking about turn off the TV at 8:30 p.m. I'm like, you got me fucked up. I got the remote, like little kids. I got the remote. Just move the curtain. I don't gotta see your ass. But then he was on his phone talking that language, and I was like,
talking real loud.
Oh, you remember? Yeah, I was like, man, what the fuck is that saying, dog? You remember? Oh, see, I forgot, dog. Damn. So you had exclusive shit when I was in there.
I got the exclusive
video, behind
the scenes.
Were we video chatting or no?
No, you were video chatting me, but
but we were. Oh my God! I was like, what the fuck is going on? Man, pórtense bien. I was like, what is that fool saying? That he's gonna fly a plane in this motherfucker or what?
I mean, if it's possible, why not?
Hey, man, I'll say the word, homie. Like, nah, just let me check out first, homie. Yeah. So my mom, I called her. I'm like, hey, jefa, man, me la voy a rifar mejor en la casa, dog. I'd rather be watching. Right there, I only get like 10 channels, dog. Like 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13.
And all the Korean channels after that.
No channels.
Oh,
just
you didn't 13. Get those extra
just had those.
Oh,
They had me in the old part of the hospital. I was like, where the fucking beds don't work. Or part of the remote don't work. I seen a fucking cricket in there chilling with me. I started calling that fool grillo, homie. You know, I was like, hey, I'm not even gonna kill that fool, dog.
That's my new best friend.
You could chill right there, homie. You know. And my mom in the morning, she's like, ¿Qué es eso? She smashed it. I was like, ¿Qué estás haciendo? Déjalo. She's like, no.
Charm.
I was like, whatever. So I just told my jefa, man, you know what? I'm going to have these people just discharge me because the way that they're giving me their treatment right now.
Yeah, might as well be at home.
Might as well be at home.
I guess
and I didn't even know that they had me on the COVID floor like just hours before. Yeah, so that's even worse.
Yeah.
So cuando me fui del hospital, we walked out. And I seen a fucking línea like this, like a swap me line, homie. You know when you're about to get in the morning, first dippers, like that. And I was like, "What's the fuck, ma? ¿Qué está pasando?" She's like, "Oh, es que el nuevo virus, mijo." And I'm like, "Oh shit, man." And I'm like, "I'm over here sin máscara, me vale verga.
Yeah.
Let's go. If it's gonna hit me, it's gonna fucking hit me, dog." Yeah. You know. And my mom's like, "Ay, mijo, pero luego si se puede morir la gente." I'm like, "You're gonna tell me that there's one person that's gonna take that shot and live for the rest of their life?"
No one's gonna live for the rest of
Come
their
on,
life.
Mom. I'm like, that's why people, I'm like, when people get divided over a shot, even family members, like, you guys are the weirdos.
Crazy times, man. Like,
let me just sip on some Activisa.
I never
and
thought
it's
I was
been
gonna
fucking
get something like that.
And I just got tested 2 or 3 times and it's negative.
Negativo,
so you guys can tell that shit, dog. Like, I've already been tested, homie. It's whatever, dog. Like, but don't be part of their pandemic. That's what I call it. Not the pandemic. Pandemic. Because it's all part of the plan. All part of the plan, man.
And you be speaking about it forever. Hey, from airplanes to fucking...
Hey, we're going in. I'm telling you, this conversation is
taking... We're going in on everything, homie.
Anywho. Hey, so what happened to... remember that video that I came out in? What's it called?
That's where it all got
That's where it all started with you.
No, well, me and you go way back.
We go back like to 2001, right? 2002, around there.
Yeah, like right in the
you were already signed to somebody,
I had
right?
just gotten signed to the Thick Skin Records with Johnny U, Sloping's one of Sloping's artists.
That's how I remember. I remember you passing out flyers and CDs. Yeah. I think you had like is it a black or a blue sweater, and it's a Dolly Girl with your looks on?
Oh, blue.
See? Okay. There you go. Hey,
homie. I still have that one. That's old school.
I told you, I might not forget a lot, but hey, homie, real shit.
Damn, that sweater goes way back.
Okay, there you go. See, so we've been fucking with each other for a really solid, good minute. And when did that video come out? 2010?
Okay, no, that particular video was probably from the Still Banging album. So that was like about
What's it called? Never See Me
Never
Cry?
See Me Cry. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I think it was 2000. Oh, damn,
No, it had to be
homie.
like 2009, 2010. Full palabra.
I'm trying to remember. I'm having all the memories.
Yeah, I think it's about like 2010.
What por ahí? It was like
Por
no,
ahí.
for sure it was like
Because
my
that
third.
was the first time
It was my third
that we
album.
worked together on something.
Yeah, I think that was like my third, fourth album right there in the works.
You know, so
and it was directed by Echo's World, the homie.
yeah,
Echo.
shout out to
the
Echo.
homie Echo.
Hey,
you know,
that
he's
fool
awesome.
at that time,
he gets down with
he was
all
ahead
his
of his
shit.
time.
Oh hell yeah, he was way ahead of his time.
He was ahead of his time.
As soon as
man.
that video dropped, it's like boom, 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 boom. It kept going from him, and like now he's on some way.
Yeah, that's
he even got to fucking film that Nipsey Hussle video too.
Qué bueno.
Yeah, like he.
Hey,
he
if
got
it's
to work
gonna
with
be,
him
let
and
it be one of us, homie.
Oh yeah,
You know,
ahí
like,
vamos. Ya
shout
vamos.
out Echo. Te digo, man, God was working on your end.
Always, homie, always.
You know,
And
so that's when we really started working.
yeah,
with
that's
each
when we
other.
kind of started like seeing each other more often after that.
My baby mama didn't like that video. There we go. I'm going in.
Let's go in, yo.
Uh-huh.
I just remember after the video, after when the video came out, you hit me up. You're like, "Hey, homie, that video just we just broke up."
Hey, dog.
Literally, you just broke up right after that video dropped. I was like, "What?" Oh, I go, my Spencer, homie, like, nah, don't. She's got to understand what the fuck is up, man. And I was like, all right, homie.
Le pegaron los celos, dog.
Sí, feo,
She was
man.
like, that's how you fuck. She just looked at me like this. Look at me.
That's how you do shit?
No. She's like,
yeah.
all right. So that I know that's what goes on, and that's why that's you in that video. That's
Doing
exactly what
you.
she's rapping about.
Oh.
That's all you. And I was like, Pórtate bien, homie. Like, fuck, homie. Like, I gotta wake up and go to work, homie, in the morning. But
You want to get
yeah,
some
man.
sleep.
That really, well, I guess it opened her eyes. But shout out to my baby mama, because without her, my daughter wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't change that for the world, man.
100.
You know, so I don't think I have like that in me to go in on her like that. But I just like to speak my stories. You know what I'm saying?
And it was just a video. Everybody was acting. Nothing really went down. I'm
Nothing
just putting
went
it
down.
out there. Nothing really went down.
And you
for
know what
someone
was
who,
fun?
wait up, for someone who hasn't seen the video, can you explain to people like me or
Oh,
qué
sí,
pasó?
sí, sí.
Like, how, like I'm picturing like a porno tape. Like, que
Well,
se pasaron de
I mean,
verga. o qué?
It's more like
He
the
did get on top of her.
the storyline to it was like that I was cheating on my baby on a baby
girl.
mama
Yeah,
on a
baby
girl
mama,
that
yeah.
had a brand new born baby.
Yeah.
And the side piece came about, homie. As sabes de coquetón, homie.
Can they still find it?
Huh?
Yeah, it's called Never
It's
See Me
called
Cry.
Never See Me Cry.
On YouTube, Dolly
On
Girl.
YouTube.
Damn, y ahí sales predict.
Man,
the whole
bro,
video. The whole video, he acted out the
fool,
whole
it's like a
thing.
movie, dog.
And I bet you your answer was like, well, they paid me, so I had to.
See, I told her. I told her. I was
money
non-union.
involved.
Hey, I
¿Cuánto
was
te pagaron?
non-union,
¿Cuánto
homie.
te pagaron?
Dame otra shot, Dolly.
Oh,
How
he
much
said-
was it?
He
Huh?
said non-union.
How much was it?
What?
Shout out to the
¿Cuánto te pagaron?
non-unions.
Huh?
Shout out to the non-unions.
I don't even remember, but the thing
Shots,
is that
little one.
that was like.
Was
my
she fine?
acting-
Was she fine?
She was pretty.
And
She
I
was
know you
pretty,
for
but
it. I know you-
you want to hear? I'm gonna go deeper on this.
Did you hit her up
conversation.
after? Ya te conozco.
No.
I know you hit her up after. You're like, well, if
no.
we already broke up, I
Hey,
might as well picotear.
Hey, how many nurses did I fucking tell them?
Ay, güey.
Check out my YouTube, homie.
Check out my
you wanna
YouTube.
come on the YouTube and talk shit about the nurses that don't do
She's gonna
shit?
checking me out. Pórtate bien.
I told her it's Portense.
Oh,
She's
there was
like,
more than one nurse.
Portense bien. Oh, man. What,
here
how
we
many did I
go.
tell you? It was like six of them, dog. I was like, damn, are you registered nurses
you
or nurses
registered?
in training?
You would have took it on either way.
Hey, estaban bonitas. They all had scrubs on and they had, how I had nice asshole nalguitas. You know,
Oh, my
but shout out to
God.
them and shit, man, because they be going through it too, man. Like, I don't know what they really go through, but I know what they went through with me. You know what I'm saying? So,
And how she come at you? Ya vi
she's
la
like-
video,
she's like-
or what's
she's
up
like,
with the new
She's
video?
like, I like your tattoos.
No. I'm asking how your
Oh, I
baby
had no
mama.
shirt. I
Oh,
had
your baby
nothing.
No, I'm asking
mama.
how your baby mama ran
Oh,
into the
about the
video.
video?
About the
Scandalosa,
video.
like how she come at you?
Just the way I'm looking at you right now, like,
She's just being that face.
like you know that baby mama face, like, yeah, sounds about right.
Sounds about
Fuck, what do you mean sounds about right, homie? Like, I
Well,
was just
'cause
acting, dog.
in the
She's like,
beginning,
yeah,
like in the beginning of the
right.
video, like he's like flirting with the girl and everything, and then she kind of calls him over, so he goes right into the house and he
Hey,
dips
to go to
in.
the garage, and I got
He
first
dips in up
dibs.
top.
A ver, were you one take Drake or how many
One
takes you
take
guys take?
drinker, huh? See,
Yeah,
casi.
yeah,
Everything was almost
It
like
was
on a
really
one take.
fast.
Fool. I
Like,
was like,
he's very professional.
I'm very professional, dog. You know, like I
O ahí
should
estaban
have.
los sentimientos.
Well, yeah, that's why she's like,
Oh,
well,
you guys were it just felt natural porque ahí estaban.
I told you, if I was natural with you, baby, I could be natural all around. Pórtate bien, that's how you got me. So what? Hey, le digo, ¿me conociste así o no?
Oh.
¿Me conociste así o no?
And she didn't have nothing to say.
You have a baby now. That's
Oh,
fine.
oh.
Shout out to my daughter, you know, right now.
Yeah, shout out to your baby girl.
If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't even be sitting here, you know.
There we
like,
go.
Shout out to my daughter for that, you know. Like, I gotta find another way to keep putting my word out there instead of just living one day at a time. And it's God calls my name. It's like, man, that fool predicted that fool. Well, now you guys can look at some videos and be like, man, that fool was ahead of his own time too. Shit, he didn't take no for a fucking answer. And that's what I think is dope about having a podcast, because you just reminded me a lot of shit that was deleted in my brain, dog. And right now I'm like, dang, fool, but that video was so dope, fool. Just for that year where it was happening.
I got something better. I'm gonna take you way back.
A ver,
What
pórtate bien.
about when I had that concert up north, and I asked you to go up there,
Tulare.
and I
Tulare
got
or Tulare?
Tulare.
Is it Tulare, George?
Yeah.
I mean, George X?
So
Tulare or Tulare up
Tulare.
north?
To Larry.
Tulare.
So I had a concert in Tulare, and Predict was out there, so we ran into each other. And I guess at that time I was going through some crazy ass shit, so I pretty much left my backup, and I told Predict, "Yo, get up there with me, homie. Let's make it happen." He's like, "Fuck yeah, let's go."
Let's go.
So he got
Like, I
me
didn't even
some
give a
stuff.
fuck. Like, bring
I
me
got
that
some
fucking CD.
stuff.
Let me try to remember some of this guy's lyrics and shit, man. But when we're up there, fool,
It was like
hey,
nothing.
you know,
it was all
like
natural.
nothing.
It went
was
through.
natural. Well, I have some, man. Shout out to G Boy again, man.
Yeah.
He came out on a couple podcasts ago. Man, we had like the most organic interview from him. You know, it was his first one, and it was dope. You know, like, damn, I got the exclusive. Like,
Oh, that's dope.
you know what I'm saying? Like the first one and shit. And again, me and him go back to like 2008, 2009, around there, and like that's what I want to do, Dolly. Just try to bless a lot of people that I came up in the game with,
Yeah, and
because
you do.
I've been around the rap game, dope game,
Yeah.
the filming game.
Yeah,
The-
pictures. You took my pictures too way
All the
back
photography
for my
game.
T-shirt.
And it's a grimy ass business, fool.
Yeah.
And ever since you know me, all I try to do is show love to my peoples, dog. Like, you got something going, I got you, dog. I
Yeah.
don't even know how to charge people, bro. Like whatever comes from your heart, homie. You know, I don't like
Yeah.
to put a price on nothing, dog, because it's all, well, how much you think I'm worth for your time? Now,
Yeah.
si vamos a jugar bien. If you're talking to a fucking straight Mexicano right here, we're going to play that game.
Yee.
I don't want to say 500 and you get offended, or
'Cause they will
200
get
and I'm like,
offended.
damn, yeah, so,
They'll get offended for $50, homie.
oh,
For
man,
those.
you go keep that shit for gas. You know, just do you the fucking shit on the strength end and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, ever since all that stuff that
What I was trying to say with that is that you were solid that day with me, and I appreciated you, you know, because I didn't have nobody out there, and I still rolled out there on my own. You know what I mean?
I didn't even know what I was getting myself
I know, me
into.
neither. So, you know,
Sheesh.
we got off the stage, and it's cool. What I remember is that when we got off the stage, they all respected us. They
Yeah,
showed us nothing
they
but
did.
respect. That
They
was a
showed us
crazy
respect.
point.
La neta, fuck,
Yeah,
how
because
do
they
you
were like,
remember?
damn, these two, like,
This was came up
like
here out of bounds.
Yeah,
And
and they let me
and
have
they
their
did
ground.
their thing, homie. They made the South sound solid.
Yeah, and that shit was dope.
Yeah.
And then how about them times we were rolling around with the crew with the homie Juice One? Shout out
Oh,
DRP.
shout out to the homie Juice, Magdaleno Juice Robles,
Yes.
homie. That's one of my boys that put me on to this acting game at the same
I
time.
believe that's how we met. We met through Juice.
Through Juice.
Yeah, we met through Juice. That's how
Yeah.
we met, and we were young.
Magdaleno, we was young, homie.
We still young.
He's still young. He's still young at heart, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know,
man. He
I
was
love
cool.
it that
He
he
looked
has
out
a
for all of
son.
us.
He looked
Oh,
out
yeah,
for all of us when
us.
nobody did. When
Yeah,
nobody did,
nobody
man.
wanted to. Nobody wanted to help. The homie Juice One.
Yeah.
DRP.
He's the
all
one that
day.
used to get me up on certain videos like, Predict, what's up, homie? Shh,
Yeah.
pull through, homie. Where
Yeah.
you at?
He would talk for all of us and
For all of
everything.
us,
He put
yeah, that's what I
plugs,
loved
strings,
about
he
that
did
fool.
everything.
That fool would show a lot of
All
fucking
time.
love, homie.
Hell yeah.
A lot of fucking love, dog. And again, we're thankful for you too, just
Always.
because you had not a little, but you had an impact on us somewhere down the line in our life, homie, somewhere in our life, you pulled through in our lives
Yep.
and then bounced out, and then we had to take over and see what the fuck we're going to do on our own.
Yep.
So.
We did our thing with
Um,
them.
yeah, man. But what else have you been up to or what?
Well, I mean, I got a lot going on, getting ready for this year coming up, 2022. Yeah, already, man. I'm excited about this year coming up. I'm really pushing for the music this year. As long as I've been in the game, like I never just stuck to the game. I just, I do what I want to do. And I've been pretty blessed that I stay relevant and that when I come back and with a song or whatever, people still treat me like I never left. You know what I'm saying? They treat me like I never left. They give me that respect. And I mean, that's a good feeling. The fact that I could come and go whenever I want. And when I come back, that the love's still there. You know
That's
what
the
I'm
best
saying?
part.
That's the
That's
best
why
part.
look, when we touch bases again, we lost touch for a couple of years,
For
right?
a little bit, yeah.
For a
I mean,
little bit.
we were like high and
Yeah,
by,
high and
but
by, high and by,
yeah,
and
but
just
it
like
wasn't
this
consistent.
pandemic brought a lot of people closer, or
Yeah.
or made a lot of people distance themselves, dog. And
Yeah.
I just try to fucking talk to everybody, fool, because I just feel like appreciate my time when I'm here, dog. Like everybody's different, but like when we chill or something, like appreciate my time, dog. Like
Oh, yeah.
because I'm a people person, dog. And I want to see everybody win, dog. If if I don't want to see you win, why do I want the next race or the next person to win other than somebody that's close to me?
Right.
And it's a dirty ass. That's a virus right there that
Oh,
people
yeah.
have. So it's like
That hate of
like
virus.
yeah, homie, check yourself, homie.
But I feel it's crazy because that virus doesn't go away. That's a virus that's always gonna stick around, especially
The hating
especially when they're
virus.
standing right in front of you
Oh
and they
my,
won't admit it.
they slither like snakes, man.
I've had lots of those.
But that's cool. But you're still standing though.
Yeah, I'm still standing. Like no one's been able to stop my shine. I mean, they might have tried to slow it down, but they can't. They ain't gonna stop me unless
But
I want to
look,
stop.
the world don't stop for no one.
For no one, so
So
it ain't gonna happen.
if the moment
you
you
know?
stop your hustle, is the moment that you start falling off the mat. So it doesn't
Yeah.
matter if it's a music business.
It's up to you.
Or it's up to you because we all get 24 hours in a day.
Yeah.
The same amount
same
of hours.
amount of time.
It's all up to you. What
How-
time you're going
what
to
you wanna
fucking
do
wake
with it.
up and what you're going to do with the next 23 hours and 59 minutes, homie.
That part.
Por favor.
Yes. Yes.
So a lot of people got to see that shit, man. And a lot of people don't, man. They just rather be like, fuck him, fuck her, fuck him, fuck. But do you know me, like personally?
Yeah.
So why do you dislike
If
me?
you
Why?
ain't
Because your baby mama must
putting
fucking
in,
liking
don't
my
let me
shit.
hear
But
it.
I'm not cock blocking, homie. She's a
Yeah.
fan.
Yeah.
She's a
She's
fan,
a
bro.
fan.
Like you could be my fan too if you want, dog. I'm not hating. But
No, yeah, and it's crazy because I mean, what I like now more about them back then is that the grind is so much easier. It's all under my control, because I'm not signed to nobody or anything. Like I've never really been signed to anybody but my first album, and like probably like the second one.
I've never
Other than that, I never had to worry about
experienced
none of that.
management because I've always
Oh,
since
management
Valleros
is the
since
worst.
Valleros Inc. That's why I feel like me, rest in peace, Ghost and Trips. I was like the manager of everything.
Yeah.
Everything went down, they'll be barking down my ear like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck happened? Where's
Yeah,
the
no,
money? Where's this and
management,
that?"
it's
So
been horrible.
I was taking on a big mountain, dog. And like
Yeah.
I had to book shows. I had to do this, but there was a point where it was just so flooded with like Chicano rappers
Yeah.
at that time that I wouldn't like to be doing shit out here. Really, I would
Right.
go to like New Mexico and
Get
go
out
do
of the
shows
state.
out there, homie.
Even to this day, it's
Even
best
to
being
this
out
day,
the
to
state.
get out the
Yeah.
state, then people out there, fuck, they look at you like you're Superman or like damn.
Yeah, it's a whole
like,
different
that's
vibe.
Dolly,
It's not ain't
or like
no
that's Predict. It's
alley
not like
vibe.
fucking fuck her.
And it's
or-
crazy because out here, literally in LA, is my hugest, biggest fan base. So I would figure, okay, if I do events out here, I'll get more people out this way. But it's like, nah, like only a few show up. Even if I throw a free show or like a $5 show just to make it easy for everybody, I'll even like, I always do like all ages events. Not like
All
not that
ages
many.
is good.
Yeah, but not that many people come out. But I don't know. It could be all kinds of reasons. But the minute I do events outside of Cali, it's like everyone shows up, everyone's showing love, and I really don't know how it works. I mean, everyone's different. But I guess
Your own
that's
city
just
don't
mine.
show
I don't
you
know.
love, but that's fine because we live in a city because we're all from different cities.
Yeah.
but it's the same grimy game.
Oh, it is.
So it doesn't matter what side of the LA County you were raised at. Every city got a ghetto street.
Yeah,
Like
no, it does.
somewhere, homie.
It does.
So
Every
we all
street
live the
does.
same
Yeah.
bullshit. It's just in a different street, dog. But we all live in the same concrete.
Oh yeah.
So.
And I mean, I enjoy better just doing my own hustle, my own grind, anyways. Like, so we're talking about the whole management thing. Like, my managers, I wouldn't have had two good managers my whole life. Everybody else has been terrible. And you know what? I really feel like I wish I would have. Excuse me. I wish I would have learned the ropes more back in the day. See, homies, like, I was so just like.
You had tunnel
vision in the streets,
horse.
Though, but for the streets, not the music. Well, so I couldn't think outside the box. I just thought like straight street hood shit. I didn't think.
But do you think that
who's doing
because
me
of the streets
what,
you're still here?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because definitely. I don't think this new era people understand you. And like so you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like once you're in the streets. And your love stays in the streets, your revenue stays in the streets.
It does. Oh, fuck yeah.
Does that make sense?
No, it makes sense.
All right. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter the fucking age.
But it's just crazy because I'm like, damn, like, I was so television with all that shit. I couldn't think outside, like, damn, what do I need? Who do I need to talk to? Like, I wasn't that kind of business. Now, if you talk about the street business, I was all about the street business. I knew everything and what I had to do, Ask no one. I ran that shit. But when it came to, like, all the other shit, I was like, the fuck do I do? What am I doing? It's like if I could go back, which is cool. It's just a thought. If I could go back, I would do all kinds of stuff differently. But, things happen for a reason, and we are where we're at now because of those reasons. And I still been blessed to travel and do a lot of things on my own.
And people don't think that you're traveling and doing your shit.
They don't. They're like, oh, shit.
And you're over there fucking doing shows in fucking Arkansas, Tennessee, and shit. And people actually go and admire you, dog. I see that shit, and I'm like, it's fucking crazy, bro, that you get more love out of state.
Out of the country, homie. Out of the country. When I gone to Japan like 3 times already.
I've been wanting to go to Japan and check out those massage parlors.
The what?
The massage parlors.
Oh, of course.
The red light districts they got over there. X. Saki, What you want massage? Cholo,
Cholo massage coming up.
Man,
Cholo
coming
massage.
up, 6'4". Let me hit that switch, lady. But yeah, man, I heard some crazy stories about Japan and how a lot of them, they love being all gangstered out, dog. And just to see somebody like a fucking Mexican over there, like a real Mexican.
They're just
like,
like,
like, oh, that real cholo right there, huh?
They're like, they do exist.
They do exist. Yeah, oh my God, right? Like, damn, sí existen.
They're cool as fuck though, man. I made family. It's crazy because there's a certain group of people out there that I fucks with, and I know them. We're all hella young. We party hard. I'm talking about we party fucking hard.
Those people know how to show us love. That's what I'm saying. You go over there,
and it's crazy because we've grown up, and we both had our kids, and we're still doing everything. Like we grow this dope ass bond, and every time I go out there, it's nothing but love, man. It's family now.
I've been wanting to go to Japan forever, dog.
You gotta go one day. It's like 10 times more powerful than Vegas when it comes to pisto. Because you could drink anywhere and they got beer like everywhere you want.
That city never sleeps, huh? Tokyo never sleeps.
Vending machines with pisto on the streets, homie.
Nah.
And they got them in the hallways and the motels, too.
So they want you to get fucked up.
They want you to get fucked up. Homie, I'm walking around with pisto on the street. Getting on the train, on the bus.
They really want to bring a fucking chinita in, huh? Like, they're like, homie. Yeah, go get some American dollar now.
What?
What?
What the fuck? Okay, homie, we're gonna get to some crazy shit now.
What the hell happened
I'm here with Predict, and just know you guys heard that.
Damn,
Predict,
you guys saw
some crazy,
shit,
powerful
dog.
shit. Go like this real quick. Go like this.
Man,
Bless the place.
So you guys, portense
Bless the place real quick,
you guys
homie.
Heard that shit
That's
right
like
here, right now.
A paranormal voice box.
The Ghost Adventure guys are gonna come out here right now.
Hey, wave your wrist.
Dog, that shit was
wave
crazy.
your wrist around. Bless the place, homie.
Shaka.
Okay, I feel better.
Portense bien,
Portense
homie.
bien, because the spirit came in real quick. Get about.
Yeah, está bien. But yeah, man. Well, where else have you traveled?
Shit, I pretty much have been everywhere, man. I haven't been to. Let me see. Where have I not been?
Have you done Canada?
No, I haven't been in Canada.
There you go.
But as far as the U.S., yeah, we done did it. I think they've been
almost in
almost all
every
every
state.
Yeah, it was a blessing to be able to like hear
That's
my
fucking
music on the
dope, homie.
radio
And the
like
love
be
that you get at a
everywhere.
radio station is fucking crazy,
It's
huh?
amazing. Yeah, man, you go there, they show you
You
mad
don't even gotta
love.
pay for no airplay. Over they
No,
wanna
they
pay
take care of
you.
all the
Uh-huh.
accommodations for all that.
Man, give me another shot for
No,
that one,
okay.
dog.
Yes, we need
That's
another
fucking
shot for that
beautiful,
one.
dog. Like
Are you
just for
sure?
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a little tiny bit.
Ponle. Ahí
Okay,
está.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Por sabor.
that's crazy, man, because a lot of people need to hear your story about how hard is it for an independent female rapper to come up in this game and still survive.
You know what? Let me tell you. In the beginning, when I first started, it didn't even feel that difficult. Like I was just doing my thing. Honestly, I had more attention on me because I was like the only solo female artist. Let me clear that. I was the only solo female artist at that moment. There was other females involved, but they were in groups or whatever, you know.
They needed a camp.
And yeah, there you go. Well, I don't know if they needed it, but they were in camps.
Yeah, that's
And
yeah.
I was on my own grind, doing my own thing, and I think when it really hit was when I got that like 2 or 3 pages in Lowrider magazine.
What? Huh?
Yeah, that's when it hit
What year
hard.
was this? So people know.
I want
you
to
know?
say 2004, 2005.
Man, see? Hey, man, and she's still right here grinding it
Oh,
out.
yeah.
It's not a fucking easy game, man. It's not an easy game.
It is not an easy game, you know? And it's crazy. I think the day when I really knew I hit a good place in the game is when I had these guys in the game asking me for advice.
Like that?
Like that. When they started telling me, but I didn't think I was, I have to, I just like,
No,
damn, they're
it's
really
just-
asking me.
you
like, they
can't-
want game. They want me to tell them game and chop it up on game.
It's,
Like,
it's
okay.
like you're introducing
You
them to the music crack game. Like
Yeah.
you gotta show me I could rap, but what's behind all that shit?
Yeah,
What do I gotta
exactly.
do? What footwork? Who,
Yeah,
do I need
all
a
that
manager?
footwork.
Now they need to ask you questions because they already threw you to the fucking sharks.
Hey, speaking about footwork, real quick, since you said that right now, I remember when the first album dropped, when we were actually doing real footwork, and I had like a team of about 10 people, right, to help me do some serious footwork, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is.
At the Swami
And we
or
started
where?
hitting the streets to make this happen. At the end, like I only had like 3 people on my team because they
Sierra
couldn't hit hard.
shit.
And I'm talking about putting the posters up on the streets
With the
I'm
staple
talking
gun.
with the staple gun,
Ooh.
or the adhesive spray glue.
See.
Fucking posting that shit up there, dropping flowers. Speaking of flowers, I still need mine. Dropping flyers, flyers in fucking like newspaper stands, in the buses, at the restaurants, at the gas stations, like all that shit. Like we were putting everywhere stickers all over the place, and people were looking. So this is what this was crazy, and you never know. I mean, this is a good game to pick up again. But imagine if I did all that footwork back then, and we had social media.
We would have been
We would have been.
millionaires.
We would have been.
That's why
different
right now you could have
vibe.
you could be a new age digital era rapper, but if you don't know the footwork besides your fingertips, bro, you gotta have a seat. If you think you belong to the streets, homie, and I haven't heard of you, portate bien, homie, because you could have those 100,000 followers, but you're gonna tell me you cannot put 100 people in a fucking little small bar to perform? You better stop playing, homie. Those numbers are not adding up to the people that are going up.
That's
to
a
that
lot.
venue.
I mean, I get some people buy or whatever. I really don't know how all this shit works, but it's like you see all these numbers, but they just don't match.
They don't match like their panties
They don't match.
and their socks.
They're
You know?
twisted.
But
No, they don't
welcome to the
match. But we know
Portense Bien.
cada quien, right? Cada quien doing their thing. I mean, I kept my shit OG since day one. You know what I mean? And at the same time, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There's like I said, I take a little breaks in between, you know. But that's just me because I like to do more things than just music. Of course, if I would have just to music day in, day out, I probably would have been on a whole other level.
I think to be an entrepreneur, in general, I don't care what race or color or age you are, there's a game to mastering the game of hustling, bro.
Yeah.
And that's having 3 to 5 hustles. Because that way
I definitely
your money's
have
in a row.
that.
Because if you could be getting paid $40 an hour or $45 an hour and work for the union or be a nurse or whatever. But sometimes I only see a little certain percentage of you guys that do something right with your money, and the other people are like, I don't get paid enough. I don't get paid enough. Well, all you do is stick IVs in people's fucking veins too. And you walk around the fucking hallways and be on your phone, and I'm like, hey, I need to take a piss over here. I've already been there, done that, so That's why I'm going in on you guys right now too. You know, so
Like, yeah, you have to
pórtense
hustle
bien,
really hard
homie.
in order to have what you guys want. And and I always tell everybody, like, okay, as long as you got a job, okay, cool. Now get a hustle.
Now get a hustle. Because one of them was going to
Always.
pay the bills and the other one's going to help you get
Yeah.
by, man. A sacar una pollita a
Yeah.
comer.
That's what I do in
She don't want tacos every night, but if she likes tacos every night, good for you.
And I teach my son all the time, like, you always have to have something in your wallet.
I
Never
take
have an
X
empty
to eat,
wallet.
me sale más caro
You
que una
know?
mujer.
Oh, man.
Man, but hey,
That's when he goes broke.
no, like, hey, that's my people's. You know, when I say, hey, let's go eat, that means I'm treating. I'm not even asking. I don't got any money. I didn't ask you that.
No, Simon.
You feel me? So I don't know. I guess that's part of just being a grown up.
Yeah,
Si
but
estás en
see,
mi-
like
si dices vamos a comer, like, well, fuck. I don't know. What if I said I don't got money? You be like, oh, fuck it. I'm gonna go eat anyways.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty low blow
No,
shot.
we've been around those kind of people,
You know,
for
yeah.
sure.
You know, so every time that I say let's go eat is because my heart tells me like, hey, vamos a comer, llévate el pinche ex a comer. You know, ya está harto de los tacos.
Taco
You know,
time.
so we go hit Yard House. We go do little things here and there, man.
Yeah,
And
I mean, you gotta live for the moment. You gotta enjoy the
that's why I
moment.
tell you guys,
all
like,
that,
just
you know?
enjoy me for the moment
We
that
do.
I'm here too.
No,
You
pues
know,
sí.
you know, enjoy you while you're still here. Enjoy X while he's still here.
Self-love,
like, our
man.
time is
Definitely.
should be more value than people hating on each other, man. Because hate is such
Yeah,
an
don't
ugly
care
word.
about. Don't worry about the next person. Just do you. Like 100.
And that's what everybody wants to know, what the next person's doing on social media.
But you don't got
But
to.
you don't have to, man. But that's just a
okay,
disease,
You
bro.
need to
It
see
keeps
that
you
shit like
locked
just
and loaded.
entertainment, not as a worry word. You know what I'm
People
saying?
fucking become scante warriors
Se
on that shit.
preocupan. ¿Qué están
Man, they
haciendo?
really want to know qué está haciendo
¿Por
la
qué está
Dalia. ¿Por qué
allá?
está allá? ¿Por qué está en Japan? Ni sabe japonés si está allá. You know?
Careful, because I could get around that place speaking here and there.
Huh.
I know baby words in Japan, so it's like I could
Yeah?
get through.
I
I know
just-
my,
I just
my
know-
colors, my numbers, left, right, straight.
My
like, I
daughter
can see
knows
all
all
that
that.
shit.
I
like,
just know
you
how
know?
to say uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
So that means yes. Like yes for everything. Uh-huh.
And
uh-huh.
no is the same in every language.
No is no. Uh-huh.
No is no.
No is no. Pórtense bien. No quiero. Okay, ven para acá. You know, but yeah, man. Well, what are your new projects coming up or what? What's
Just
cracking?
next year, man. Next year, I got a lot of. Like, I don't want to speak about too much. I just know that I'm working. I got a lot going on. I definitely. I could finally say I have an actual team. You know, just a good handful, less than a handful, which is all you need. I got a solid team, and I feel like with these people, I'm gonna be able to grow a little more, work a little more, and they're definitely gonna be more motivated. So I'm super excited about next year. To be able to do some things that I haven't been able to do on my own. And now I'm just like, okay, it's game time. I got a little more of a plan, and I'm just going to go full force, especially now that the ball's on my court and I don't have to worry about anybody touching my stuff or anything. Like, everything's mine, and we're going to do it my way. And
Or
make it happen.
like yeah, or you
Yeah,
or
you
you
know?
stay get in your lane and try to get your own money. You know.
Yes.
You know, it's because
gotta.
you've been putting in so much work for somebody to even try to jump over
Yeah,
you.
and then-
then
you know
that's
what?
fine. I mean, that's that new generation
Yeah,
for you,
but
though.
at the same time, it's like, I get it. Like, when I came into this game, like,
You came
I
in
didn't know
alone, you leave
nothing.
alone.
I was straight active. My first album, I
was
was
active.
active. Like, I hear it now, I'm like,
Hey,
damn, I was so
as a
mad.
matter of fact, you're the only girl that I know that knows how to use that fucking butterfly knife.
Oh, homie, I couldn't find it. I was gonna, like, you were telling me to bring it. I was like, I should have
man.
bought one.
Okay, let me ask you this. Yeah, I've been wanting to ask you this shit. This is a perfect time. How did you learn how to use one of those?
Honestly,
Because I
homie,
don't, neta,
no,
ahorita, this is
honestly-
right now, we're putting up everybody on the butterfly knives. If you bitches don't know, man, how?
It's like throwing a
What's
fucking
up,
gang signs
homie?
and
Yeah,
shit.
dog,
You know
and you're
what,
like,
though?
fuck, I think that's
No,
scarier than a fucking
You know
gun.
what? You know how people usually get the pencil and flick it through their with the pencil?
don't know.
You seen that shit?
I don't know,
You seen
man.
that shit,
Let
right?
us know.
When you twist a pencil,
Yeah,
by your fingers. Okay, so.
Okay, that's when you were bored at school.
But I had a butterfly knife because
Uh-huh.
that's just what I had. So instead of a pencil,
That's
I
all
fucking
you
swing
had?
that shit all day. I just be swinging that shit all
and,
day.
and then all of a sudden you
I
mastered
was
it.
fucking badass. You see, well, there's a video
Yeah, that
out
shit's
there.
scary. That shit's scary,
There's a
dog.
video out there where I'm actually playing with the butterfly knife.
Yeah,
and it-
fool. If you see her, she was playing with that butterfly knife. Esa sí me corta el pito if I cheat on her. You know, en caliente, dog. Like,
So,
damn. I was like, that shit's scary, dog, but that shit looks sexy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If she had the knife, I wouldn't cheat on her.
Like, hey, huh? Straight up. You know, so that shit, I was like, damn, she knows how to use a butterfly knife. I
I'm
think I
gonna
only
look
see
for
that
it.
on Grease, on the movie
Oh,
Grease.
no, I'm gonna buy another one if I can't find mine. It's because I have an original one since I was 15. Like, that's my baby. I've had it
Hey,
forever.
have you ever used it? Probably.
I'm just saying, like, I've had it forever.
Damn. That shit has history.
That shit has bodies. No, I'm playing.
American History X is on that.
Yeah, but no, it's just, that was my thing. That was just my thing. I had it everywhere. I would use it everywhere. Everybody just always saw me with that shit. It literally came back to be like one of those, you know how the homies got the, what are they called?
The nunchucks?
Yeah, it's like, you know, let me see you do the nunchucks. I'd be like, let me see with the butterfly. It was just a thing.
Predict. Instead of blood stains, it has cum stains.
Oh.
Of how many dicks she's cut off.
Oh, what the
Okay, how many fools got circumcised with that shit?
With that shit, véngase pa' acá. You
Véngase
cheated
pa'
on me.
acá.
You cheated
We
on
got
me.
little
Ven pa'
baby
acá.
skin, homie, to make lotions with that
That's
shit
why they
for
don't
Jennifer.
fuck with me. They're like, oh, fuck that. We ain't fucking with Dolly, man.
Yeah, man, that's brava.
Dick will go. If you fuck with her,
Hey.
dick will go, bro.
Hey,
Look, I'm gonna say hi to her from far away. What's up?
hey, where did you grow up at?
Lincoln Heights.
In Lincoln Heights. There you go, man.
East
So
side
she's a
Lincoln
Lincoln Heights.
Heights.
East side Lincoln Heights. Girl,
Pórtese
right here.
bien
So ya
around
saben,
her.
pórtese
Pórtese bien around her,
Yeah.
dog.
That
Pórtese bien
goes
around
over with it,
her.
man. You know, esa sí te cortan.
It's an east side thing. You know what I'm
Ajá.
saying?
It's an east side thing. Ya sabemos, ¿ves? That's crazy, huh? Like, girls gotta understand that. Tell them how was it growing up in the late 90s?
Man.
So because we're a generation that survived the 90s.
Oh, yeah. If you weren't born in our generation, you're definitely not a
If
survivor.
you're not a 70s baby.
Yes, you have to be, because I mean that was survival mode. You know what though? I'm very happy that I went through what I went through. I was an only child, so I think that's why I went active, because you know, and plus me being an only child.
Did you
But
get
check
all
this
the
out.
dudes?
Being an only child plus living next to a park equals gang activity.
Right?
You know, straight up, because you grow up with all the neighborhood kids.
So
Those
I'm pretty
that
sure
in the
like all
park.
those fools that were like, damn, muñeca, what's up, mija? Like, I'll fuck with her. Like, damn, look at her Ben Davis are all creased down with
Oh, man,
the
my,
Cortez all limpios, homie.
the
with
homies
the bandana.
look,
Pórtate
man,
bien.
the homies wanted to borrow my clothes because they'd be like, I'd be dressing like more sharper than them. But the same thing, you know, I'm the hyena, so I did my hair, my nails, my makeup.
How long will it take you to get ready for the
Back
day?
then, it was about a good an hour
5
or two.
hours? Oh, I was
A
thinking
good
like,
hour or two.
Because
But I
you
didn't
lived through
take
the
that
Aquanet
long.
days. You lived through
Yeah,
those
I
days.
did. I
So
lived through
la
all that
copete,
shit.
homie. My sister,
But you know,
my
I never
prima.
did all that. I just did the half
the
and half. from
Aquanet?
here to
The
back.
Aquanet girls?
I did use
Aquanet,
Aquanet, though.
yeah, okay.
I
Say,
did
fool, my
use...
sister used to go to sleep sitting down, homie.
Oh,
I'm like,
hell
why?
no.
Para que no se mueva el copete. Like
I had
3
to get up
hours just
early
to get
to
that
get
shit
ready.
right, dog. Like, hey, teniendo copete was like, who had the best hair as a hyena,
Oh,
dog?
my
That shit looked like a
gosh.
tidal wave. That shit look clean,
I
dog.
did. My homegirls had that shit, yo. They were like, bam. I just, you know what it was too? It's just,
'Cause you're part of that era.
Yeah, I'm part of that era, but I never did the copete because I was more like, let's put my hair back and let's go, because we were gonna get fucking
Ready for
down.
putazos always,
Yeah,
huh?
we're always ready for putazos. That's one thing I was known for.
So
and
you
always,
used to
know,
like to see blood?
huh? Oh.
You like to see blood?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah?
that and bullets
What
flying through
about
my
what
bullets flying through my hair.
what
homie,
about
shit.
did you ever taste like your own blood and it got you
Oh,
more
I
pumped
did.
up?
I did. Fuck yeah, because I got hit right here.
Oh, en caliente.
So,
That's fine though, but
You
that's
know,
part
I
of
lived.
growing up. Look at my big ass and shit. Like, what the fuck happened?
oh yeah,
here?
you ain't a Jeep. You never tasted your own blood.
Hey.
Straight the fuck.
Straight up, huh? I think actually you tasted your own blood already, huh?
Yeah, I was eating one time.
Pórtate
mordí la lengua.
bien.
Me mordí la
bien,
lengua.
Pinche carne
I
toda
was thinking
seca.
of bite, homie. Oh, some more chorizo.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Fucking
Nah,
beef
but it was
jerky was tough, dog. That beef jerky
my
was
God, I
tough,
didn't know it was
dog.
even beef jerky. Ya pa' acabarla,
Okay, I
homie.
was just a shot.
Damn, that's fucking crazy, Dolly. Like, just telling somebody about a story from the 90s.
But it's
dog.
crazy,
Like,
homie, because the
because
way
a lot of girls are born like in 95, 96, and they're like,
It ain't the
It ain't the
same.
same, mija.
it
Like, right
ain't the
now,
same. It ain't the same. Like you had to be in
You
that
had to
time.
be there. We
where
didn't
you
have
were jumping
Instagram.
over the fences at
our
school and all
Instagram was
that
tagging
shit.
on the wall, homie.
That was our Instagram.
on a bus. Like that's your placazo. Let that shit ride all
Yeah.
the way down Sepulveda Boulevard.
Yeah, and whoever you didn't like in your yearbook,
You're
you
gonna
cross
run
them
into
out.
him in the bus. That's what I told
Hey.
X like in one episode. Like, you'll definitely run into an enemy
On the bus all the time.
That's where you want to catch that fade, homie. Like,
Yup,
that's that
bus.
party line talk shit.
And then they lock the doors.
And they lock
the doors. You can't
till
get
the
out.
next stop. So ya sabes lo que va a pasar.
Hey, how many buses did you ever wash? I watched so many. I watched the RTD buses, homie.
Yeah, the rough,
Not
tough,
the
and
Metro.
dangerous. No.
RTD.
Yeah, the rough, tough, and dangerous.
But, man, every time I went to court, you gotta fucking do community service at the RTD, scrub down the seats, clean the windows, all that shit.
They gotta understand that before MTA, Metro,
and that was for
RTD,
scribing, tagging, all that shit in the bus.
All that shit, everything was
fighting,
in the bus.
Everything.
All that talking shit in the because there was no social media, so basically you had to stay active in the streets to like run into somebody, homie, so that you could let them know what time it was and what state you're from, dog. So. That was actual footwork. That's what I mean. Fuck your followers, homie. How many buses have you jumped on? And how do you know the city? Just by the bus lines.
By the bus lines.
By the bus lines, homie. My bus line was 234 and the 92.
I got the 265.
See what I'm saying?
285. Yeah.
Damn. People that are our age are like, oh shit.
Yeah,
I used to ride that bus line.
Bus goes there. Oh man, homie, all the time. Backpack and everything in there, man.
Spray cans, scribers, streaks. No
dog.
folder. Everything had to do something with tagging, dog.
Everything. And we didn't carry backpacks. We had a folder and we folded it.
That yellow folder? That yellow folder with the guy with the baseball?
And put it in the back pocket.
That yellow folder with the basketball player, the baseball player. The little orange lights going down.
Damn, I'm just thinking
that's an
all
old ass
that
folder,
shit.
huh?
I was never in school. I got caught so many times by my headphone and my hippie like, what the fuck you doing outside of school? I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know, man.
It was my birthday, too. I was like,
what school, what elementary did you go to?
Everything in Lincoln Heights. I went to...
I went to Silmar Elementary and Silmar High
I went to every school in Lincoln Heights.
I stayed in my city, too.
Yeah, me too. I went to every school in Lincoln Heights. And then after, like, my dad kind of, like, he didn't want me getting in trouble, so he tried putting me in an all-girls private school, and it didn't work out.
First day, already catching fate with the girl that was preaching God.
Nah, homie, I did. Yeah, I went to school. No, I purposely got myself kicked out because my dad wouldn't listen to me. I thought, I don't want to fucking go over there. Like, but whatever. I got out, and then I went to a school. I went to Franklin High School because my dad didn't want me in Lincoln Heights. I went there for like maybe a year or two, but I met some feed-me ass people that still kick it with, and that's when I started fucking around with all the homies from CMK out there in Highland Park. So, my homie Drew was like, man, you can't write muñeca on the walls. Like, we're going to write Dolly. Dolly, girl, put a little hyphen E. That's how you're going to write your name. Yeah. So, shout out to the homie Drew. And he's the one that gave my name. And we started fucking writing everywhere with the A. We were writing that with the AMKers, KM. Oh, my God, we're with the calendars. We were with all the homies back there. It was fucking crazy.
You have to live in the 90s to have these conversations.
Yeah, homie, these are deep conversations.
These are deep conversations.
Like, they want to understand.
I actually sent X a video that's from some taggers out here in LA. How we used to fucking hit those fucking buses. Remember, X?
All the time.
Like that was. Yeah. That was our own fucking. That was our Instagram, homie. You had to basically.
That's how they knew who you were.
Who you were, homie.
Freeways,
free
buses,
sponsorship, homie. Bring
everywhere.
that fucking softball flare.
There's actually a tree right in downtown Los Angeles that's still standing there with my name for all these years.
It's still gonna.
And
be
I
there.
always see it every time. I still like.
I stop. You were there in the 90s.
It's also up in the sun. Never mind. Say where. Never mind.
Oh, it's everywhere. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Well, you have kids now or what?
I got my son.
How old is he?
Jacob's 5.
What's up, Jacob?
He's a little hustler already, man. I'm telling you, I've been teaching him since day one. And people were like, man,
that's your
pushing him
bloodline,
too hard.
homie.
I go, no, I need to push him now. He needs to know. Like, he knows how shit works. And he's already 5, and he's independent. He does his own thing. He don't like nobody bothering him. He's real independent, man. And I think a lot of that just rubbed off.
my daughter, because I told her, what are you? She's like, huh? I'm like, what are you? She's like, a girl?
A girl?
I'm like, no, man. Like, you're a boss.
Yeah.
I'm a boss. You're a boss. I'm a boss. You're a boss. I'm a boss. Like, and I'm like, so when people tell you, what are you? Well, what do you do in life? I'm a boss. Because I'm already telling her, you're a boss in your head.
And the same
homie.
thing as your daughter, you heard when Jacob said too. I told Jacob, what do we do when we hit the streets?
We hustle.
We say, mind our business.
Mind our business. Look the other way. Snitches
and
get
he's
stitches,
heard
my
it.
daughter
I
says.
go, we talk to strangers? No. Do we like money in our wallet?
Yes.
He goes, yes. Do we keep an empty wallet? No.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I already taught him how to flip, like, with his toys and yard sales. He knows which is he got to sell, and he keeps his money. Like, he knows the grind already. He knows the grind already. And I'm like, hell yeah.
Ese lo deja solo en el swap me.
Oh, he'll fucking swap my shit.
Hell yeah,
He knows
man.
how to fucking put up, fucking set up shop the tables, how to take everything down, carry
Yup.
things. Like, he is so on it. I'm so blessed, man.
Well, shout out to your son.
For growing
You
up
know,
like that.
any shout outs you want to give out there?
G Files family.
A shout out to G Files
Oh,
family.
day. By the way, the homie Trigger
Hey,
Trigger
the
Hap
homie
said
Trigger
what's up.
Haps.
He
¿Qué
said,
onda,
you got
homie?
mad love for him, that you're going to hook him up with the pup.
Hey, ya sabes, hey, you already know what it is. Trigger Haps. Shout out to the West Side. You already know all them locals out
shout
there,
out to the
homie,
West Side
showing me
locals,
love,
man.
dog.
They've been holding me down since I've been in this game, like literally, like
Yup.
day one. Like
You
me
know,
and Trigger
so hey,
Haps.
rest in peace, Coco, West Side
Rest in
locals,
peace,
man. You're always
Coco,
in my
man.
heart, my G. I love you,
Since
man.
day one, they've had my back, and they go with me everywhere.
Yeah, they
and
solid
everything.
people,
They're
man.
hella
Shout out
solid,
to
and I
Weddle
got mad
Snipes,
love.
too, you know?
Yes,
The Bopper.
the whole camp.
The whole
Definitely
camp,
the homie
homie.
Togs and
You guys already know the
Lodi and
triplets.
Rascal.
Portense
And
Bien.
shout out to the homie Osco, free Osco, and like
Everybody.
everybody. You know what I'm saying? If I missed your name, sorry. You guys know I love you guys all. The whole
We
G
all
File
love you,
family. The
man.
homie Big Ro, Little Red. I just want to give you guys a shout out.
That's right.
And you
And
know,
where could they find you at?
wait, and shout out to you, Predict.
Oh, man. Hey, dog. Man, hell
Shout
yeah,
out to
that's right,
Predict,
dog.
man,
Hey,
you know?
man. Appreciate it,
No,
dog. You
always,
know?
man. Like, thank you for like letting me come through. I'm very happy for you. I'm proud how far you've come. That you actually made this shit happen. And there's just a lot more blessings coming your way, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, because I had a couple
Definitely.
of people throw shade at me, and I'm like,
But that's
through a
like you
fake
said
profile,
earlier, that's gonna
and I'm
happen.
like, and then they're like, karma's hitting you.
That's how they report
Karma's
your-
hitting you. That's
hey.
why your fucking dog died on you. And
Oh,
I'm like,
fuck them.
and I'm
That's
like,
why
that's
they report
cool,
your
that's
fucking
cool,
page.
but
They
look,
try to take you down, but they're not
man.
gonna take you down,
Hey,
homie.
man, that's what I'm saying, dog. Like, this last surgery, dog, I shed a tear, and I posted a picture like that. I didn't know it was gonna have an impact on people like that, you know. But when they got all those likes and all these messages or DMs or just a regular post on there that they got impacted by my picture, and I was like, that fucking tear was a real tear, homie, of knowing that you might not come back. You know, when the doctor tells you already, like, hey, if something goes wrong, who's gonna make the final decision for you? My eyes are getting watery just by remembering
That's
that
some
shit.
deep shit, you know?
You know what I'm saying? And that's why my podcast is here, dog. Like, let it out, homie. You know, si lloramos, lloramos juntos, you know? And that's what it's all about, dog. Like,
Yeah.
I wanna have that one-on-one conversation with somebody, homie, and like, you know what I'm saying? And I always wanna wish good karma on everybody. Like, I don't have time for a hater. I don't got time for a lot of
Yeah.
that stuff, homie. I gotta
There's
make
no
money to
time for
feed my
that.
daughter and pay my bills and making sure that there's food on the table, you know. But a lot of people, they live off of throwing shade. Like, if you live off of fucking trying to get some money over shit, you'll be rich by now, or you'll
Oh,
be up on
yeah.
some kind of game, you know. And me, I don't care who has beef with who, as long as I don't owe nobody money, or you or that person or this. Yo estoy bien, dog, you know. And everybody should always be a man of their word or woman of their word when they say something, you know what I'm saying? Because we're old school, and
Yeah.
that shit speaks highly
Yeah,
of our
that you ain't
generation,
old
homie.
school, like,
$20 is $20.
It is. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all comes down to respect, and it's very sad. And it breaks my heart that respect that we grew up with is not no longer
It's
around
not
us.
there. That's just like Instagram
Yeah.
making a lot of people, man, go sideways or
Yeah.
go soft on the heart.
Go soft. Please don't be soft. Like stay
Man.
solid, have heart, like push yourself to the max, man, because we need that to come back. All this like soft pussy shit, like straight the fuck up, you know? It's a sad story to see. It's fucking really sad, and it really like breaks me, you know?
Like, basically,
It does.
if you ain't gay, you ain't fitting in no more or something. Like, if you ain't riding with that, it's like, ¿qué onda? Like, man, I still have old school morals, homie. But
Yeah.
but if this generation, because a lot of them have some sideways views or something, but they say Pride Day or whatever, good for you guys,
Yeah.
dog. But if you're doing some funny shit right here next to me, dog, and I don't party like in West Hollywood or nothing, and I'm not into that kind of crowd.
Yeah, just walk away.
Yeah, bro, like, I
Walk
don't need
away.
to walk
Don't
away
even
because I
tell
was
me
here
nothing.
before then.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
No, not me. I'm
No,
not
no,
walking
no,
away.
I'm
Say
talking
you
about
walk
them.
away.
Yeah, like, if
They can walk
they're over
away.
here
I'm not
fucking
going
holding
anywhere.
hands
I'ma
and
stay
kissing,
me
like, bro,
and be
two
me.
girls, ya que.
Yeah.
Pero dos vatos como que, hey, homie, ¿qué onda? You know, that's just me. You know, speaking for myself, I don't got nothing against gay people, homie, but give me my space too, dog. Not everybody's gay.
I mean, this has like to do with this, but I mean, everybody's got to stick to their own. How can I say
Crowd?
this? No, it's because like you see a lot of like youngsters fucking with like older people or people who can't like take care of themselves. Like you need to fight people your own your
age.
own age. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't go after the weak, because you're just as weak as is that. You know what I'm saying? You're just as weak.
Like if
You know
if
what I
your
mean?
daughter is 18 or 21 years old, you don't need to be hanging around her homegirls or nothing, man. Let your daughter do her hood rat shit on her own. You know,
Let her be.
let her be, man. It doesn't be cool like mom 36, daughter 18, and they're both competing like for views.
Oh, Jesus.
God damn, I don't even know who I want to smash, but I'll go with the mom. You know, just for experience. You know, la otra nomás está tiernita, pero todavía no se sabe limpiar el
Oh
culo.
my God! But
So,
overall, homie, I appreciate letting me come through. You know, thank you for being solid. This whole podcast just keeping it real, keeping it 100.
yeah,
And
like I
taking it
said,
back.
man,
That shit was dope.
it's thrown fucking rock show. I mean, like me haven't dado pedrazos, dog, including my surgeries. So whatever, you know, like if somebody tried to do some brujeria on me, well, it may be worth a
Like,
little bit, but not for long.
yeah,
You
like we had a
know, but
voice.
it's
We
cool,
had a voice
homie.
talk earlier.
I'm very well protected, dog. Just know that, dog. Whatever somebody did, if they did, man, just know that favor is gonna come back to haunt
Oh,
you.
karma is real.
Right here on the record, homie.
Karma is real.
Because I didn't do nothing to nobody, homie. But damn, if it's like that, that people feel they're in their sentence about me. But look where I'm sitting at right now.
Yee.
You know, just like that, homie. But shit, homie. I guess we're just gonna cut this one out right here, dog. And thank you for coming through, Dolly. And I appreciate you even pulling through on me right now that I'm freshly out the motherfucking hospital, dog.
Always, homie. I already know.
You know?
Gracias for
Muchas
having me.
gracias.
Thank
Sí,
you.
sí, sí. Pórtense bien. And we're
All
out.
day. Sí, sí, sí.